Good morning, and thank you for attending the Monday motivation call. So what prompted me to start this motivation call? A lot of things. I realized that people need motivation. They need motivation to lose weight. They need motivation to run their businesses effectively. They need motivation to govern their own lives sometimes. So it was placed on my heart to start a motivational call every Monday morning at 10 a.m. We open up the lines at 9:55 to introduce yourself, just to give you a tidbit of information, some motivation to keep you going throughout the week. Okay, so today's topic is going to be what makes you motivated. A lot of different things motivate a lot of different people. So some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by praise. Some people are motivated, self-motivated. Okay, so what category do you fall into? I want you to get your notebooks for these motivational calls, because it's not just going to be motivation, but it's going to be thought-provoking, and it's going to be topics that you can refer back to, things that will help you in your business, things that will help you with your health, whether you're trying to lose weight or get fit or stay on that track, and things that will help you with your family. I had to learn these tools. I had to learn how to govern myself. I had to learn how to be motivated to do certain things. I started out, if you guys don't know me, let me give you a little bit of background about myself. My name is Danielle K Howell. I am, quote, unquote, DK Healthy One. I own a holistic life coaching business where I specialize in health and wellness. And I also help business owners, small business, home-based business owners, to grow their business by helping them generate more leads online. Now, how did I get into this? A few ways. I started out with health and wellness for a very long time ago because, in my mind, health and wellness was the only way to access freedom. What do I mean by that? Freedom is a necessity, not a luxury. So even though I started out in this industry 15 years ago, I started with selling products, health and wellness products. Even before that, I was, working out with Billy Blanks with Tybo and things like that. But then I found some health and wellness products that literally changed my life. It got me off the couch. It got me back into my skinny jeans. It got me to the point where I knew that I could talk to people and I could come out of my shell, the shell that I was in for years. I was able to come out of my shell and speak to people and share the good news of health and wellness. These products helped me to lose 35 pounds. I was able to have more energy, and I just felt great. I felt wonderful, okay? But at the time, you know what? This is what happens to us sometimes. We've embarked on something that is truly amazing, truly wonderful, life-changing, but we're not ready. We're not ready. That's what happened to me. I was not ready to receive all of the greatness that came along with this health and wellness company. So although I had said that I wanted to be Miss Health and Wellness, at the time, I think I called myself DK Health and Nutrition, to be honest. I was not ready. Yes, I had started little ministries. I started a ministry in my church, and I called it the Health and Wellness Ministry. But in the back, behind closed doors, was I living a healthy and well life? No. So when you live like that, when you are portraying your life in one way to the world, but behind closed doors, you are practically struggling with who you are. And that's what happened to me. I was young. I was about 25 years old, and I was still struggling with who I was. I didn't know anything. I was trying to figure this all out. So in the meantime, while I'm trying to figure this out, I was putting myself in a downward spiral mentally. I mean, in hindsight, looking back, I know now that everything happens for a reason, because even that first day when I got on those products and I started losing weight and gaining more energy, I now know that was the beginning of where I was to end up, which is here, and I still am on a journey. So what keeps you motivated? What motivated me to start that health and wellness business? I won trips to Vegas and everything. You know what I mean? So what motivated me? Yes, I had a sponsor, and she calls me and she said, Danielle, are you calling are you calling the people that you know? And at that time, I had to put out flyers and these things called Hot Pockets. And my husband thought I was crazy. I used to go in the middle of the night putting out Hot Pockets. Why? Because I wanted to grow my business. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you something, guys. You cannot, in one aspect, say that you want to do something with yourself, and in the other aspect, living in a total contradictory way. So, yes, in one aspect, I said I wanted to grow my business, but in the other aspect, I was listening to other people that had they really didn't have any input in my business. So I was engaging in things that I shouldn't have been engaging in, and it helped me to lose focus. It helped me to lose focus on my business. So instead of my business growing, it grew for a little while. It started to decline because I started to lose focus. And in the home-based industry, for those of you who are on the call that are in the home-based industry, you know that you have to stay focused, committed, determined, because it is a life-changing experience. And it can literally make you broke, which almost happened to me, or it can make you a fortune. So this is the difference between those who are motivated, who are self-motivated, and who need constant motivation. Now, I kind of put myself somewhere in the middle. I've gotten better over the years. I am much more self-motivated now, but I struggle with that. And for those of you who are on the call that have struggled with that, I encourage you today to get a notebook. I said that earlier in the call. Get a notebook. Start writing down things that you know that are keeping you from being motivated in whatever task that you are trying to accomplish. So for those of you who are on my weight loss regimens right now, write down in your notebook what it is that is keeping you from staying on task, from doing your exercise every day, from drinking your Shakeology every single day, from eating properly, from drinking that extra glass of water. What is keeping you from doing that? And what can help you to do that? So on the flip side, you're going to write down what's keeping you from doing it. And on the other side, you are going to write down what it is that is helping you to do that, what it is that can help you to do that. So that is my challenge for you today. And also for those of you who are in business, do the same thing. If you know that you're supposed to be sending out that email or contacting that lead, why are you instead watching TV? Why are you browsing Facebook? Yes, Facebook is great. It's great for networking. But at a time, I find myself doing this as well. Within the age of social media, where it is so prevalent and everything is coming at you, bombarding at you, you have to discipline yourself. And you have to say, no more. I'm going to sit down, make a plan, whether it's a 2-hour slot. For 2 hours, I'm going to sit down and write that content. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do the things that I need to do to advance my business. Because if you don't, you will lose focus and you will not get to where you want to go in your business. And every one of you should have a 90-day business plan. You should write down where you are today,